the world is moving to the digital era, right? പഴയ എഴുത്തുകുത്തുകളിൽ നിന്ന് മാറി മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് മുതൽ സെയിൽസ് വരെയുള്ള ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങളും HR ട്രെയിനിങ്, മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് ട്രെയിനിങ്, ഈവൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ആരെങ്കിലും PRO ഓരോ കമ്പനി മുതലാളിമാരും PRO വർക്കിനെ കുറിച്ച് അറിയുന്ന ആൾക്കാരാണ്. പണ്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കുറേ പണ്ടൊന്നുമല്ല, ഒരു 4-5 വർഷങ്ങൾ മുമ്പ് വരെ ഒരു വിസ എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഓരോ ഡോക്യുമെൻറ്റും പിൻ ചെയ്ത് PRO ആമർ സെൻറ്ററിലും തഹ്സീലിലും ഒരുപാട് കറങ്ങി നടന്ന ആ ഒരു അവസ്ഥ മാറി ഇന്ന് എല്ലാ സർവീസുകളും കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ വഴി കോപ്പി അയച്ച് ഇമെയിൽ അയച്ച് അതിൻ്റെ വർക്ക് പൂർത്തിയാകുന്ന ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിലേക്കാണ് കടന്നു വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഈവൻ വിസ പോലും നമ്മുടെ പാസ്പോർട്ടിൽ അടിക്കേണ്ടാത്ത ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിലേക്കാണ് ഡിജിറ്റൽ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോർമേഷൻ മാറിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. സോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് സെഷൻ ഈ ഒരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോർമേഷൻ എങ്ങനെ നമ്മുടെ ബിസിനസ്സിലേക്ക് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം, അതിനെ എങ്ങനെ നമ്മുടെ ബിസിനസ്സുമായി അലൈൻ ചെയ്യാം, അതൊരു ചെറിയ സ്ഥാപനമായിരിക്കട്ടെ, വലിയ 100-ലധികം 500-ലധികം എംപ്ലോയീസ് ഉള്ള സ്ഥാപനമായിരിക്കട്ടെ, ഒരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോർമേഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഹൗ ടു യൂസ് ദ ഡിജിറ്റൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം for your future journey of your business. So please join me to welcome Mr. Muhammed Naji to present Digital Transformation 2023. Muhammed Naji അദ്ദേഹത്തെ ഒരു പടി കൂടി കടന്ന് ഞാൻ പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. He is the son of Mr. Munir Al-Wafa. So he is today giving the presentation on digital transformation. So I would please join me to welcome Mr. Muhammed Naji.
Hi everyone. സുഖല്ലേ? Okay. Snacks ഒക്കെ കഴിച്ചിട്ട് കുറച്ച് ഉറക്കത്തിലാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. So good evening. My name is Muhammed Naji. I am a digital marketing strategist at Al-Wafa Group. So today I'll be speaking about digital transformation. Actually, I don't want to speak about it. I'm not a speaker. In case speech is there, I'll be talking with you guys. So I'll expect and rely on your feedback. So just to start off, how many of you know what digital transformation is, or how many of you think you've implemented it in your business? Can I have a show of hands, please? Okay, wow, just 2 or 3 people. I'd like to say, I think you're wrong. Because digital transformation is not something that's new. It's been around for a long time. Our word മാത്രമേ ഒരു പുതിയ buzzword ആയിട്ട് വന്നിട്ടുള്ളൂ. How many of you use Excel, Tally in your companies? Can I have a show of hands? So literally everyone here. So I'll tell you what digital transformation is. It's simply just enabling technology to improve your business, to improve your workflow, to improve your marketing, your sales. It can be implemented to every single aspect of your business. Apo, let me ask again. How many of you do you think you've implemented digital transformation to your business? Can I have a show of hand again? That's more like it. Okay, so it's very simple. So I'll start off with the first part, digital presence. Digital presence is nothing but making sure that you're available online. The first part of this is having and registering a domain. A domain is nothing but the name of your website. So in case of my company, alwafagroup.com, that is our domain. And ഞാനത് എടുത്ത് പറയാൻ കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ there's a science to choosing the name. You can't choose something that's too long, that's too specific. People won't reach out to you. Nobody is going to search Al-Wafa Group digital marketing company in Dubai. So it's quite important that within a short frame you're able to display your brand's value and pick the correct name so people can find your address online. Now the second part is your website. ഇതിന് ഒരു ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. This is your storefront online. This is how people will reach out to you. This is how people will view you from around the world. Virtually anyone with an internet connection, anyone with a website is able to find you online. So it's quite important that you're able to find and create a good website that displays your brand's value and it displays your brand's mission and vision. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു സയൻസ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. There was a recent study done by Google. If your website doesn't load within the first 3 seconds, people will leave. Around 80% of the users who are using Google, they will leave. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് പേയ്മെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണെങ്കിലും if you're running ads, if you're running social media ads, Google ads, നിങ്ങൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് എത്തിയിട്ടും if you're clicking on it and it doesn't load within the first 3 seconds, you've lost the customer, you lost the money. അപ്പോൾ your website is quite important. Now the third part of this is social media. I'm not as of now, I'm not talking about advertisements or anything like that. It's just creating a presence. Now you could say, "Inki website and why do I need this?" Maybe you are an auditing firm. You might not be able to generate direct leads from it, but it adds value. Like Shiab sir said, it adds value. People will see a brand, they will recognize it, and once they're familiar with the brand, the consumer psychology is that people who are familiar with brands, they're more likely to be persuaded to buy your products. Once someone's seen your advertisement or your brand name 4 times, it gets registered into their brain. So from there, it becomes very easy to pursue them, to convince them to get into your services. So which is why your presence on social media is quite important. Sorry, I'm a bit soft-spoken. Apo, if you're not able to hear me in the back, just let me know, yeah? Ellarum okay alle? I'm not able to hear much from you guys. All right. Now the last one is something I urge you to do. As a digital marketing strategist, I want each and every one of you to make sure that you've done this. This is GMB registration. GMB is nothing but Google My Business. It's a free listing on Google. നിങ്ങൾ മാപ്പിലൊക്കെ ഒരു ലൊക്കേഷൻ നോക്കാറില്ലേ അതൊരു പേജ് വരുന്നില്ലേ that's it, that's all it is. The benefit of this is that it literally puts you on the map. Google മാപ്പിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു address ആയി it will display your website, your contact details, your products and everything as of such. I've had people come to me who they don't have a particular website, they don't have social media pages, but just off of their GMB profiles they're able to get customers monthly, maybe 30, 40, generating leads about in that volume, and they have no online presence at all, just this one simple page. The benefit of this is it shows your business in the local region. Even in 30 kilometers, maybe you have not done much, but it will show up on the map. If someone types restaurant Dubai, if you have registered in this place, it will show up over there. So it's quite important that you do that. So that's it for digital presence. Any doubts or questions? Am I clear? Guys, I'm looking for a response. Am I clear? Yeah, that's it. So the second part is digital sustainability. So this is actually a point that's overlooked by many people when it comes to digital transformation. Digital sustainability, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, enabling technology. So technology doesn't mean just social media, just your website. It can mean into your everyday operations, like CRM systems. ആരൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ CRM system ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് for your businesses? Okay, so it's quite popular. So adding CRM systems, adding HR management system, accounting system like Tally, it is a process of digitally transforming your business. The reason why is it saves you time and effort and manpower. And in business that translates to money. It saves you money, it saves you time, it saves you effort. You will be able to add value without losing out on anything, without compromising on anything. So it is a tool that everyone should use. Now let's take it a step further. All of this work hand in hand with each other. Remember I said website in the first part? So you can tie up your accounting softwares directly to your website. Suppose you're running an e-commerce website. Someone makes a sales. You don't have to note it down and then come back to the software and add it. You can integrate it directly and whatever you're doing online will be reflected on there. Saves you time, no need to keep records, no need to keep bookkeeping, nothing, none of that's required. It just comes directly into there and it makes your life so much simpler. This is what digital sustainability means. And it can be applied to all of this, CRM, accounting, sales, HR, operation, all of these softwares. I'm sure many of you use ERP systems, many of you use CRM systems for collecting invoices and everything like that. So now let me come to my domain of excellence, digital growth. Digital growth is using your platforms online to reach out to people. നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ website, social media, all of this. This just creates a presence online. It doesn't ensure that people will reach out to you. I think most of you have a social media page here. Doesn't mean people will find you. നമ്മൾ അതിൽ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് if someone looks for us specifically, we'll be present online. Now I'll divide this into two parts, sales and marketing. The first part of this I would say is marketing, to reach out to people. In digital marketing there's 3 sections. One is SEO, one is SEM and one is SMM. SEO എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് search engine optimization. It's nothing but optimizing your website to rank higher and higher. Have you ever thought about this? നിങ്ങൾ ഗൂഗിൾ ഒരു search term വെച്ചു. Google doesn't randomly just generate the list. നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാറില്ലേ? If you search about something in specific, Wikipedia comes on top. Why do you think that is? It's because they provide the most relevant information, the most updates. They have moderators who are looking through. So Google knows that it is relevant to what the user is searching. That keyword, that key term, it's being addressed there. So Google's whole policy, especially with the last update, is to make sure that people are receiving helpful content as soon as possible. So they rank the best website on top. So through SEO, you can generate sustainable leads for a very long period of time. There's a rule we use, 80-20 rule. 80% of the information that you publish online is not about your product. It's general information. How can accounting help my company? How can auditing help my company? What kind of websites do I need to make for a restaurant? What kind of softwares can I implement in this? ഇങ്ങനത്തെ information ഒക്കെ കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ people will generally Google these terms. Right now even Google has become a paraphrase for the word search. We don't say search for it, we say Google it. So Google will generate results for this. People Google these terms, and then if you're putting out relevant information for your own, is everything okay? Okay. So people will look for these search, and when your business is addressing those issues, addressing those certain pain points, what it does, what it provides them, that's when you will start ranking higher and higher. That's how you're able to generate leads. You have to position yourself in a way that you are one of the best brands out there. You know what you're doing. And then people don't want the era of like having cold calls, cold emails. It's done. It's no longer there. You call someone, they'll say, I'm busy, call me later. Done. You're wasting your time, you're wasting their time, and you're wasting your effort and money. Adinte pagaram, through Google, through SEO, you'll be able to set up your website in a way that you're providing the information. These people reach out to you. It's not starting from scratch. There are already people who are actively looking for your service. And it cuts that process entirely in short. Ningala product endana, ningala service endana, you don't have to introduce any of that. You'll be directly talking with people who are looking for your service, and they might be there for the price or maybe there for the information. But again, it doubles your chances of increasing the conversion rate. Now let me come to Google Ads. Google Ads kore tarathunundu. One is search ads. നമ്മൾ ഒരു കീവേഡിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ബിഡിങ് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് വിൽ ബി ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് റിസൾട്ട് ഓൺ ഗൂഗിൾ. നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ SEO. That is an organic way. അതിന് നമുക്ക് കോസ്റ്റ് ഇല്ല. There is nothing for that. It's just takes a bit of time. In 3 to 6 months, your website, after going through the optimization, will rise to the top. But Google Ads, it's immediate. Once you start bidding on these keywords, you will come up on top naturally. നമ്മൾ എത്ര amount ആണ് കൊടുക്കാൻ റെഡി ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്, based on that your positions will change. The benefit of this is SEO is a long-term plan, I would say. It takes a bit of time to rise through the ranks. So to go hand in hand with that, for the short term to generate leads and things like that, I would suggest Google Ads. Idinippom Google Ads in search ads matrala. Search ads is the best for lead generation, for increasing the conversion rate. So suppose you say, what's your business? Fresh juice. Okay, so are you a supplier? Are you a manufacturer?
No, we are selling to
Machines. Okay, all right. B2C, right? So someone searches for that keyword. Through organic, maybe you will have competition from many other different brands. പക്ഷേ നിങ്ങൾ ആ ഒരു കീവേഡിന് ബിഡ് ചെയ്താൽ you will be able to rise on top. If someone looks for that particular service, you will be on top. You're guaranteed the first click. So from there, they come to your website, and from there it goes back to again the first step, digital presence. All right? And the last part, I think the most interesting part of my work is social media. Idilum, there is an organic way and there is a paid way of growing out. Organic is again the 80-20 rule. If you sell only your, if you only list your products, itra price undu ee product undu nu vechal, no one's going to follow it. They don't want to follow it. Even we don't want to get spammed in our social medias. What they want is information. How can it add value? How can it benefit us? What it does for us. As a digital marketing agency, as Wasfa Group, what we provide, we don't push out offers, we don't push out promotions, nothing like that. We provide tips. Everyone's looking for tips. How to use Google to increase business. What is GMB? അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ലിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് when you put out these information through your social media, people will have questions. They will say, okay, I can apply this to myself. How can I do it? Can I do it myself? This is where we generate the leads through social media. But you need to be able to be consistent and put out good information. Address pain points of your customers. That's the first thing you have to identify. Now the second part is social media advertisement. Now this is very interesting because you can target different platforms for different objectives. If you want to reach the general public, if you want to reach kids, if you want to reach youngsters, go for TikTok. TikTok is a 10-second video, you will be able to generate leads for a very long time. Second one is Facebook and Instagram. Obviously, it's one of the biggest platforms in the world, if not the biggest. You'll again be able to generate that.
Excuse me, Naji, you have another 3 minutes.
Left. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'll
Thank
wrap up soon. Okay, so you'll be able to generate leads through that. Now, LinkedIn is something that is more of a professional platform. You will be the interesting part of this is the targeting filters. If you want to target decision makers in the brands, so you can set out ads which will focus on CEOs of certain industries. Say maybe you are a medical supply manufacturer. So you can target hospitals and any level of management, C-level executives. If you want to try CEOs, you can go for that as well. And this will generate leads for you. And as part of digital growth comes sales. Everyone here might face cash flow issues, might face issues in collecting payments and things like that. So what's the best step? List it online. Do it virtually. It's done. There's no issues. Everyone here has a card in their pocket. Could be a debit card, could be a credit card. List your service online. Get a payment link. It's applicable to literally all businesses. If you're doing service for someone, you can make a quote, send it online. Immediately payment is done. It's in your pocket. That's it. There's no more check and a bank work. There's none of that. It's all eliminated. So this is one of the biggest advantages of digital transformation. You can do virtually everything online. Now the last part is artificial intelligence. It's nothing but a branch of computer science which mimics and simulates human intelligence and human actions. That will be supplemented and aided by artificial intelligence. There are more interesting topics in machine learning, deep learning, and remote language processing. The more we use a system, we're all scared of being replaced by robots and technology and systems like that. But instead of that, what it actually does is it weaponizes us. It gives us the ability to be stronger and use it as a weapon in our arsenal. So we can use all of this to, okay, let's say HR, you want to hire someone. You're getting a lot of CVs and things like that. I think this is an issue anyone on LinkedIn is facing. Hire, this is my CV, this is what I want to do. You can take those CV, upload into your HR software, and tell the software what it is that you want to do. Through machine learning, it knows what you are looking for and reduces it to the best candidates. That's how powerful it is. So I'll conclude artificial intelligence in that. Now, digital transformation, how to successfully transform digitally. The simple reason, I use this for digital marketing, I use this in life. Find the why and what. What are you hoping to get? Make sure you have a vision in mind. What you want to achieve after digitally transforming your company and why you want to get that. Once you're able to figure out these two, you'll be able to figure out the how to digitally transform. Digital transformation 90-inch flat screen TV you don't need to buy expensive gadgets for that. Find your reasons, find your needs, analyze, and then use whatever is necessary. You can go step by step. You can implement from second stage, you can implement from third stage, and then you can go on and so forth. In digital marketing, there is no set and go way. It's always about analyzing and optimizing. If I want you to take away one thing from this, it's to analyze and optimize, not just through digital, through your own businesses. Whatever data you have at hand. Right now, the most expensive resource in the world is data. Petrol, gold, all of that's going out of stock. Now it's data. Whatever data you have in hand from many years, it could be about your customers, it could be about your services, about your competitors. Analyze what you have, study, and find the loopholes, find the gaps, and then address that and optimize. That's the best way to move on to a digital transformation platform. So, any questions before I end it? Any questions?
I think instead of today we have to consider, we have to change that, I would change the term from digital to business. Because it's
business transformation,
business
exactly.
presence, business sustainability, as well as business intelligence. We need all these things.
Yes, it's not something that you have to move on to. It's a do or die thing right now. If you're not moving on, especially after the COVID era, when everything's become remote, when people are working online, we are able to understand that it's something that we have to adapt to. If not, we will lose customers. Mumbai decision makers, people used to recognize brand value when they're making collaboration, when they want to sign up with some other company. If you're looking for digital services, okay, Alvafa Group, I know the owner, things like that. But now, what do you say? Mone, first go and search who is the best provider. Who is doing digital marketing, they get the service. Brand, reputation, none of these matter anymore. If you're online, you win. If you're not, you're out. It's as simple as that. Thank you, everyone.